right, so it's very exciting, guys. My name is Jan. This is Eating Sand, brought to you by yesarenas. I'm here with Emilie from the Norwegian national team. Obviously, super excited. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Good, good.
I'd like to ask you just a couple of questions, if you don't mind, and we just go from there, and we just have a like a free chat about stuff about beach volleyball. Maybe ask a couple of questions about some pop cultures. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I will not have so much to bring there, but yeah.
Okay. So how's this tournament been going so far for you?
We played the qualification yesterday. We met a German team in the first game, won that 2-0, which was a really good game by us. And then we met the Finnish girls in the second game.
Oh yeah.
Played a tiebreak there. A good fight, a really good first set from us, but unfortunately they took it in the last set. But they're a strong team, and we are in the start of something good, I'm sure. And qualification is brutal, so for sure we would love to play more games here in Espinho, but this time we have to watch games, and for sure we will
And learn.
some.
So what do you think about this new format since the World Tour changed to the Beach Pro Tour? What do you think about that?
I think it makes it hard for us, which is like just underneath the Elite 16, because we would like to play more games, and with this format the development of the players at our level the format is not made for us, I feel like, because the thing we need is more games, and it's not made. The system isn't for.
Yeah. You can only have like a couple of the Elite 16 teams in the challenge level, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So how has the season been going so far for you? What are the highlights of the beginning of the season? You were somewhere in the middle right now, yeah?
Yeah.
So could you just give me a quick comment about that?
Yeah, there is a lot of teams in our position this year, and last year we were like we made it into the main draws a lot of times, but now we're back to qualification. So that's a change in mindset for us to have to fight through the qualification this year again, even though we made it into the main draw so many times last year. But I had an injury in the beginning of the season, so we lost the 3 tournaments in Brazil, which made it important for us to do good results now before eventually world champs, because we need 6 results there to even be in the qualification.
Oh wow.
So the plan changed a bit when I had my injury in the beginning. We played in Jurmala this year. We didn't make
a couple of weeks back, no?
Yeah. We lost the second game in qualification there as well. So yeah, it's tough, but we will continue with our process and see what it brings.
Okay. So and then from here you go to Canada, you said?
Yes.
And where from then?
Next after Canada.
Okay, yeah.
Or
After Canada, where do you go next?
After Canada we play European Championships.
Oh, great. And so what are your expectations there then? It's obviously you're missing all the Brazilians, all the Americans. It could be, the Chinese. There's loads of Chinese here, Thai. So what are your expectations for the European champs?
First of all, we are looking forward for a great event. I think Vienna is super fun, and
That's right, yeah.
Austria they're really good at making good events.
Well, they had the world champs in 2017, no? There, I think
Yeah.
on the water, no? Was it on the water? The
maybe.
huge bleachers right next to the river.
Yeah. The event is next to the river at least. Yeah. But no, we're looking forward to play games, to compete against the best teams in the world, because Europe is still, even though the American teams and the Brazilian teams aren't there, we have some good teams in Europe, so we get a lot of good competition and a lot of good games, which is really nice for us, and we have high ambitions, so top 10 there would be really nice.
A bit of a personal question. So do you have like a team on the world tour that really inspires you right now?
Yeah, on the boys' side actually.
Who is it?
It's the Swedish team, Oman Helwig.
Okay.
And we are working a lot to try to make that kind of playing style and
Quick, jumpy,
yeah.
very dynamic.
Yeah, exactly, because on the women's side there is not so many teams that started developing that kind of game, and I think we have a lot to get from that kind of playing style. And we are two players which is not super tall, so teams aren't prepared for this if we can be
quick game,
offensive on the second ball, for example.
Yeah.
And also from last week in Gestalt, I watched a lot of games from Pertain Benesh.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
won the,
It's a new team.
Yeah.
They appeared out of nowhere, no?
Yeah, and I think they have it looks like they have a really good head of competition head.
Yeah.
And I love to see them play as well.
And who is your biggest rival then on tour?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. I don't like to play against the French girls.
Oh yeah, they're in your face, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. But also really fun to beat them.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your partner's name right now that you play with?
Sunniva Helland Hansen.
Okay. And so who between the two of you, who would you say is the better setter?
Me.
Why?
Because I have to set more than her, so I practice
So
it.
they serve at her.
Because we have like 50-50 there, but she's defending and I am blocking, so I get the chance to set more than her.
And would you say that she's faster then because she's the defender than you? Faster than you?
Yeah, maybe. We didn't check yet. We should check it out actually. I don't want to give her that before we know.
Okay then. And so last question. I don't want to take you too much longer. What are the expectations for the Olympics then in Paris for you?
We have the goal to qualify there, and we still have that even though we had a rough start of the season. And we are in a really good process where I know that Olympics will be.
Watch out! right next to our dog. My goodness.
Imagine.
It would have been a rough awakening.
Yeah.
She's still sleeping.
She's still sleeping. It's insane.
No, for sure we would love to be in Paris already, but Los Angeles is also something we are fighting for, and there is so many coincidences that can happen, but we are doing what we can every day to be there for sure. If we wouldn't have that goal, I don't think this would be so fun if we didn't have those kind of goals.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much for your time, Emilie.
Thank you.
And good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And at the European Champs, obviously.
Yeah, thank you.
See you soon.
See you.